In southern Europe, there lies a peninsula shaped, remarkably, like a boot that has captivated the human imagination for millennia. This is Italy, a land where history is not confined to museums but is etched into the very cobblestones of its streets. It is a place of extraordinary diversity, from the sun-drenched shores of the south to the snow-capped peaks of the Alps. Its global appeal is no mystery. It is a tapestry woven from threads of unparalleled art, cutting-edge fashion, landscapes that seem painted by a divine hand, and a people whose passion for life is as rich and flavorful as their world-renowned cuisine. To truly know Italy is a lifelong pursuit. One could spend an eternity wandering through its ancient cities, exploring its hidden valleys, and still, new wonders would reveal themselves with every sunrise. Each region tells a different story. Each city sings a different song. It is a land of contrasts, where the silent grandeur of Roman ruins stands beside the bustling energy of modern life, where timeless traditions are practiced with a vibrant, contemporary spirit. The sheer volume of experiences it offers is almost overwhelming, a testament to its deep and complex soul. And so, we must begin somewhere. Join me as we embark on a journey to explore just a handful of its most remarkable treasures. From the vibrant chaos of its southern cities to the serene beauty of its northern lakes, we will travel the length and breadth of this extraordinary country. Here is a look at just some of the very best places to visit in Italy. Our journey begins in the south, in the vibrant, beating heart of Campania, Naples. This is a city that lives and breathes with an intensity found nowhere else. Its streets are a theater of life, a chaotic yet beautiful performance that has been running for centuries. Here, history is not a relic, but a living presence, from the treasures housed in its world-class archaeological museum to the ancient catacombs that lie beneath the bustling city. This is the birthplace of pizza, a humble dish elevated to an art form, and the home of spaghetti, simple ingredients transformed into culinary poetry. Every corner turned reveals another masterpiece, another hidden courtyard, another story waiting to be told. Beneath the watchful gaze of Mount Vesuvius, Naples serves as a gateway to some of antiquity's most profound sights. The city rests on the edge of the breathtaking Bay of Naples, its waters shimmering under the Mediterranean sun. From here, one can easily venture to the ghostly ruins of Pompeii and Herculaneum, frozen in time by the very volcano that looms over the modern metropolis. The city's energy is infectious, its spirit untamed. To understand Italy, one must first understand the raw, passionate, and utterly captivating soul of Naples. It is a place that challenges, enthralls, and ultimately captures the heart. We travel now to the north, where Italy's character transforms dramatically. Here, nestled at the foot of the Alps, lies the Italian Lake District, a region of sublime and tranquil beauty. This is a landscape where water and mountains meet in a breathtaking embrace. The climate, milder than the surrounding alpine regions, allows for lush vegetation, with palm trees and citrus groves flourishing alongside alpine flowers. It is a place of serenity, where the pace of life slows and the scenery commands quiet contemplation. The Great Lakes, Garda, Como, and Maggiore, are like jewels set within the rugged landscape, each with its own unique personality. Lake Garda, the largest, is a playground for windsurfers and sailors, its shores dotted with charming towns and ancient castles. Lake Como, with its distinctive inverted Y shape, is perhaps the most dramatic, its steep, wooded slopes plunging directly into the deep blue waters, elegant villas clinging to its edges, and Lake Maggiore, shared with Switzerland, offers a more serene and aristocratic charm, with its magnificent Borromean islands floating like mirages on its surface. To journey through this region is to witness nature's artistry at its most refined. a perfect harmony of grand mountains and serene waters, creating a landscape of unparalleled elegance. We now venture south again, across the Strait of Messina, to an island that is a world unto itself. This is Sicily, the largest island in the Mediterranean. It is a land of intense contrasts, a place where different cultures have converged, clashed, and mingled for thousands of years, leaving behind an incredibly rich and complex legacy. The island's history is a mosaic of Greek temples, Roman villas, Norman cathedrals, and Baroque palaces. This is not merely a region of Italy, it is a continent in miniature, with its own distinct identity, dialect, and cuisine, shaped by the many civilizations that have called it home. Dominating the eastern landscape is the formidable presence of Mount Etna, Europe's tallest and most active volcano. Its fertile slopes, enriched by millennia of volcanic activity, produce exceptional wines and produce a bounty born from fire. The island's coastline varies from rugged cliffs to long sandy beaches, lapped by the turquoise waters of 3 different seas. From the bustling markets of Palermo to the magnificent ruins of Agrigento's Valley of the Temples, Sicily offers a journey through time. It is a place of raw, untamed beauty and profound historical depth, an island at the very crossroads of civilization. Along the rugged coastline of the Italian Riviera, we find a place where human resilience and natural beauty are intertwined in the most spectacular fashion. This is Cinque Terre, which translates to the 5 lands. It is a string of 5 ancient fishing villages: Monterosso al Mare, Vernazza, Corniglia, Manarola, and Rio Maggiore, clinging precariously to cliffs that drop dramatically into the Ligurian Sea. For centuries, the inhabitants of these villages have painstakingly carved terraces into the steep hillsides to cultivate grapes and olives, creating a unique man-made landscape that is now a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The villages themselves are a cascade of pastel-colored houses stacked one on top of the other, forming a vibrant mosaic against the deep blue of the sea and the green of the terraced hills. They are connected by a network of paths, the most famous of which is the Sentiero Azzurro, or the Blue Trail, which offers breathtaking views at every turn. Cars are largely banned, preserving the timeless atmosphere of these remote communities. To walk here is to step back in time, to witness a way of life in harmony with a challenging yet profoundly beautiful environment. From the rustic coast, our journey takes us to a powerhouse of modernity and sophistication: Milan. This is Italy's 2nd largest city, a thriving metropolis that was heavily bombed during World War II and has since rebuilt itself into a symbol of economic strength and contemporary design. Milan is the undisputed capital of fashion and finance, a city that looks firmly towards the future. Its streets are lined with the flagship stores of the world's most famous designers, and its people exude an effortless elegance. It is a city that works hard and lives well, a hub of innovation and commerce. But beneath its modern, business-like exterior, Milan hides a wealth of artistic and cultural treasures that rival those of any other Italian city. Here, one can stand in quiet reverence before Leonardo da Vinci's masterpiece, The Last Supper, housed in the refectory of the convent of Santa Maria delle Grazie. One can experience the pinnacle of operatic performance at the legendary La Scala Opera House. And at its heart stands the Duomo, a magnificent Gothic cathedral, its intricate spires and statues forming a forest of stone that took nearly 6 centuries to complete. Milan is a city of substance as well as style, a place where ambition and artistry coexist. We return to the south, to a stretch of coastline so beautiful it is said to have been created by the gods as their earthly paradise. This is the Amalfi Coast, a 50-kilometer spectacle of sheer cliffs, sparkling bays, and verdant hillsides tumbling into the azure Mediterranean. The road that winds its way along this coast, the famous Amalfi Drive, is a marvel of engineering, twisting and turning, revealing one breathtaking vista after another. It is a landscape that seems to defy gravity, with towns and villages clinging to the cliffs in a cascade of color. The towns themselves are the stuff of dreams. Positano, with its pastel houses seemingly stacked one upon another, descending to a chic pebbled beach, is the epitome of Italian coastal glamour. Amalfi, the historic maritime power that gives the coast its name, boasts a magnificent cathedral and a charming central piazza. And high above, the town of Ravello offers a sense of serene escape, its elegant villas and famous gardens providing panoramic views that have inspired artists and writers for centuries. This is a place where the scent of lemon groves hangs in the air, a truly divine landscape of extraordinary romance and beauty. Near the bustling city of Naples, we find a place of profound silence and historical significance. This is Pompeii. In the year 79 AD, this thriving Roman city, along with its neighbor Herculaneum, was buried under a thick layer of volcanic ash and pumice from the cataclysmic eruption of Mount Vesuvius. The disaster was sudden and absolute, extinguishing all life but at the same time, preserving the city in a remarkable state. For nearly 1,700 years, Pompeii lay hidden and forgotten, a lost world sealed beneath the earth, a time capsule of Roman life at the height of the empire. Walking through the excavated streets of Pompeii today is an unparalleled and honestly haunting experience. One can step into the homes of its citizens, see the frescoes that adorned their walls, the mosaics that decorated their floors, and the graffiti they scribbled in public spaces. You can trace the ruts of chariot wheels in the stone-paved roads and stand in the vast amphitheater where gladiators once fought. The plaster casts of the eruption's victims are a poignant and powerful reminder of the human tragedy that unfolded here. Pompeii offers not just a glimpse, but a deep, immersive journey into the daily life of the ancient world. We now travel to a city that exists as if in a dream, a place that defies logic and ignites the imagination. This is Venice, a city built not on solid ground, but on more than 100 small islands in a shallow lagoon in the Adriatic Sea. There are no roads here, only canals. There are no cars, only boats. It is a city of water, where the main thoroughfare is the magnificent Grand Canal, lined with Renaissance and Gothic palaces that seem to rise directly from the waves. The sound of the city is not the roar of traffic, but the lapping of water against stone and the distant cry of a gondolier. To explore Venice is to lose oneself in a labyrinth of narrow alleyways and picturesque bridges, where every turn reveals a new, enchanting scene. The heart of the city is St. Mark's Square, the drawing room of Europe, dominated by the opulent St. Mark's Basilica with its glittering mosaics and the towering Campanile bell tower. A ride in a gondola, gliding silently through the smaller, quieter canals, is an essential experience, a chance to see the city from its intended perspective. Venice is a testament to human ingenuity and a masterpiece of art and architecture, a city of incomparable romance and mystery. Our journey now takes us into the very soul of Italy, to a region whose landscapes are recognized the world over. This is Tuscany. Its rolling hills draped in vineyards and olive groves, punctuated by slender cypress trees and topped with rustic farmhouses, form the quintessential Italian vista. This is a landscape that has inspired artists for centuries, a place where the harmony between man and nature seems to have reached a state of perfection. It is the heartland of the Italian Renaissance, a movement that transformed Western art and thought, and whose legacy is embedded in the very fabric of the region. The capital of Tuscany is Florence, a city that is itself an open-air museum, home to a staggering concentration of artistic masterpieces, from Michelangelo's David to Botticelli's Birth of Venus. But the region's treasures extend far beyond Florence. There is the medieval city of Siena, with its magnificent fan-shaped piazza, the Campo. There are the walled towns of San Gimignano, with its medieval towers piercing the skyline, and Lucca, with its Renaissance-era walls that you can walk or cycle upon. And of course, there is Pisa, with its world-famous Leaning Tower, a beautiful mistake that has charmed visitors for generations. Our journey culminates in the city where all roads once led, and in many ways still do. This is Rome, the Eternal City. For over 2,500 years, this has been a global center of power, culture, and religion. It is a place where the ancient world is not a distant memory, but a constant living presence. Here, one can walk from the monumental ruins of the Roman Forum and the Colosseum, where gladiators fought for their lives, to the heart of the Catholic world, Vatican City, in a single afternoon. The city is a sprawling, chaotic, and breathtakingly beautiful collage of history. Modern Rome is a vibrant, bustling capital, where the hum of scooters provides a constant soundtrack to daily life. Romans live amidst this unparalleled historical grandeur, with a characteristic nonchalance, sipping espresso in cafes that overlook ancient temples and hanging their laundry from windows in buildings that are centuries old. One can toss a coin into the Trevi fountain, climb the Spanish Steps, or simply wander, getting lost in the charming streets of Trastevere. Rome is more than a city. It is a living chronicle of Western civilization, a place of endless discovery that continues to awe and inspire all who walk its ancient streets. And so, our journey through this remarkable land comes to a close, but the story of Italy is, of course, far from over. We have seen but a fraction of its wonders, a mere glimpse into the depths of its character. From the volcanic fire of Sicily to the alpine serenity of the lakes, from the ancient echoes of Rome to the floating dream of Venice, Italy reveals itself not as a single entity, but as a magnificent collection of unique and vibrant cultures, landscapes, and histories, all living under one sky. It is a testament to the enduring power of beauty, creativity, and the human spirit's ability to build wonders that last for millennia. The true magic of Italy lies in this constant interplay between the past and the present. It is a country that has profoundly shaped our world, giving us art, law, language, and ideas that form the bedrock of Western culture. Yet, it is not a nation content to rest on its laurels. It continues to innovate, to create, and to live with a passion that is infectious. The future of these incredible places depends, as it always has, on the delicate balance between preservation and progress, on cherishing the legacy of the past while embracing the challenges of the future. As we leave, we carry with us not just memories of beautiful sights, but a deeper understanding of a place that has mastered the art of living. The greatest lesson Italy teaches us is that beauty can be found everywhere, in a grand cathedral or a simple plate of pasta, in a timeless sculpture or a fleeting conversation. And it is this deep, abiding connection to beauty in all its forms that ensures Italy will continue to capture the hearts and minds of humanity for generations to come.